Hey, what's up guys? PK here. So it's time to give a update on the surf fishing tournament Saturday, March 24th. Okay, so that's getting close, and I actually didn't know it's March 11th already. Man, it's going by super fast. This year has not been good fishing for me so far, but one thing is certain, time is really flying. So we're getting close to the tournament, so I'm going to give you a quick update. It is still happening. Of course, that is going to be dependent on the surf and depends on a swell. You know, if the swell's too high, it's not going to happen. So if the swell is over 5 foot, I'm going to cancel it, okay? Right now, of course, it's way too far. It's 2 weeks away. So obviously, I don't know. So as of right now, it's still going to happen on the 24th of March. I know some of you guys have complained about the tide. Well, I can't do anything about that. That's just how my schedule fits in. It's very difficult for me to get a Saturday off because I do work Saturdays and Sundays. So it's the end of the term, so I was able to get it off on the 24th. Okay, so I'd like to schedule it, you know, when a tide is good, but sometimes my work schedule does not coincide with that, with Mother Nature, basically. So when you work on Saturday and Sunday, it's kind of hard to coordinate that tournament according to the weather, okay? Now, because low tide is going to be about 11 or so, I expect the fishing to be somewhat poor. My advice, if you want to, you know, have more success, is you have to move around. We're going to have it at Ona Beach, and there's many beaches around there that you can fish at. There's Lost Creek. There's Driftwood Beach south of Ona Beach, and then there's also Seal Rock. You can also go to Newport, which is not very far away. There a little bit further south by Waldport, there is Governor Patterson Park, I think. Okay, it's right by what's that bay? I can't remember. Waldport. Anyways. There's a river that flows out there. I think that's not a Siletz, is it? That might be a Siletz. Anyways, Governor Patterson Park, that's pretty good too. Okay, of course you have Waldport, and as I said, you know, Seal Rock, Driftwood Beach. So you have to move around. It's going to be a little bit difficult that day due to the tide. You want to do the 5-5 rule: 5 casts or 5 minutes. And then if there's no bites, I suggest you keep on moving around. You know, after 30-40 minutes in that area, it's safe to say the fish aren't there, guys. So, you know, get back to your car, drive around to another beach. I think it's going to be a challenge on that day. So if you want to catch any fish, move around. Also, for the rig setup, I'm very big on the high-low rig. That's 1 hook on the top and 1 on the bottom, and then like a 2-ounce sinker at the very bottom, about maybe 12 to 24 inches below the bottom hook. Okay, learn that rig. I have a video on it. Check my old videos on how to tie that rig. It's very effective. Make your leader very long. Use mono leader, you know, 10 to 15 pound test mono, size number 2 hook, 2-ounce weight, and your leader should be pretty long. It should be about 8 to 9 foot, depending on your rod size. I use a 10 foot. You know, the leader for me is about 9 foot, so it's pretty long. Learn to tie it, high-low rig. Check my old videos. So once again, there is a $10 fee. I'm going to put all the money into a pool and split it up. We'll use all the proceeds for the prize. I'm not sure if I'm going to have any like prizes like rods and reels. I'm still on the fence on that. So, but the money that I get, the $10 fee I get from everybody, is going to be put into a pool. Okay. Now it's very important that you arrive early, 30 minutes early. Now I changed the time to 7 a.m. So we are going to start at 7 a.m. When I made the time for the tournament, I forgot about daylight savings time. So initially I had it starting at 6:30, check-in time at 6, but because of daylight savings, the hour moves forward. It's going to be too dark. So we're going to start at 7 a.m. Check-in time is at 6:30 a.m. So please come early, come check in. And once you check in, you can start fishing. You know, you can you drive around to a beach that you like. I wouldn't wait. I would check in as soon as you can, because you want to catch that, outgoing tide while the tide is still a bit high. Because once the tide gets low, it's not going to be very productive there. And if you have any questions, just email me. My email is pk@everylist.com. I will put a link. I will put my email in the video description below. Okay, so be sure you check that. And also be sure to check my website for updates. It's going to be everylist.com. I will also put a link in the video description as well. Okay, so just to run down how this works. If you've never been to my tournament, so basically once you check in, you start fishing. It's going to run roughly about 4 hours, and you keep your catch. You can only keep 15, okay, because that's state law, 15 perch, any size, any sex. And at the end of the tournament, we're going to meet back at a parking lot, and we are going to weigh the total weight. So if you catch, let's say you catch 9, okay, we're going to weigh all that, and that'll be your total weight. Okay, so we'll go by the most weight wins, and then, downward. And if you won, you can't win again, okay? So there's no double dipping. Okay, so I think that is all. If you guys have any questions, again, just email me, pk@everylist.com. My email is below in the video description. Be sure to check my website in case I cancel it, especially check it the night before the tournament, okay? So that way you don't come to the tournament and realize, hey, where is everybody? That's going to happen if you don't check a website, okay? So it's very, very important. I probably will make another announcement a couple of days before the tournament to see if it's going to happen. Hopefully the surf and the swell stays calm, and the wind stays calm, and it's going to be a great tournament, okay? So, all right, so that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Tight lines.